Hi, this is Secret Storms Ask the Author series. And we have Kathy's father and my husband here today. And we have some questions for you, okay?
Ask away.
Answering?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay with you?
It is.
Okay. As you know, in Secret Storms, the dedication that Kathy wrote says, dedicated to my fathers. One gave me life, the other gave me an appreciation of it. A handful of our readers have asked what it's like for you to be Kathy's father now, after she's already had a father who shared such a close and wonderful relationship with her through so much of her life.
Well, I'm so grateful that she did have a father who brought her up and was there for her all through her life. I wasn't. We didn't know where she was. I had no idea if she even existed. So when I found out what her background was and how close she was with her father, I thought, that's fabulous. That's wonderful. I feel very good about that. And we talk about it openly. I remember she said once, should I call you Dad? Or what do you want to be called? And I said, you can call me anything you want. No, just don't call me late for dinner. And I said that Dad would be great if you're comfortable with that. And she says, yes, I am.
What are some of the things that you remember about meeting her when you first came face to face with her?
Well, I couldn't, she looked like you and me. She looked like Danielle. I was terrified. What would she think of me? It was 45 years or whatever that we had no contact with her. And here she was, a grown woman.
What did you think of her when you first saw her?
I thought she was amazing, beautiful, more than I would have ever imagined. And a very, well-mannered young lady, and looked like a good mother, and so attractive, easy to get along with. We took a walk down 2nd Avenue and stopped at a coffee shop, which is still there, and just easy to talk to.
And what do you remember you talked about the first time when you were alone?
Well, we talked about, how I felt ever since she contacted us. And I remember saying to her in this coffee shop, the Tramway Diner, that...
Going over to Roosevelt Island?
Exactly. We thought about her constantly. We celebrated her birthday every year, even though we didn't know where she was. And she was even in our wills, the fact that, she was our daughter. And the tears started to form. And she says, I didn't contact you for money or to be in your will. I just wanted you to know that I was okay. And then she started crying. I said, no, it's not about money. But I, put foot in my mouth, just trying to be open with her. She's very sensitive about that. And to this day, we laugh about it and joke about it. But I had known her 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. And the first thing I did is mess it up.
Well, how often would you say you're in touch with her?
A couple of times a month. And then we go down and see her. We surprised her on her 50th birthday. I'll never forget that. See, when Kathy and Brian go out for happy hour on a Friday night.
Brian is Kathy's husband.
She will text, we're going to so-and-so by the seaside, and there's a bar there. And she'll send a picture of her cocktail or the sunset. And I always write back, oh boy, does that look good? Order me one, or save me a seat, or do they have fried clams there? And on her birthday, her 50th birthday, we made arrangements with her family, without her knowing it, to be there for her on her birthday. And the night before, she and her and Brian and Amanda and her then husband went to one of these
Then husband?
about to be husband.
Amanda's, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
went to one of these beachside bars, and we were driving in from Orlando, went to the hotel, and at the hotel I get a text saying, "We're just having a cocktail celebrating, the day before my birthday, thinking of you, Dad." And I said, "Boy, does that look good," because there was a picture of the bar. "Save me a seat." And then nothing, and within 3 minutes we were at the bar, and they knew we were coming, she didn't. And I went up to her, behind her, and I tapped her on the shoulder. And I said, "Is that seat taken?" And she went crazy.
She actually fell off the
She
stool.
actually fell off the stool. "What are you doing here?" I told you.
So now she's always a little frightened.
And now we do it
When
all
you
the time.
say-
Yeah, I'll be in New York or she'll be somewhere and I'll say, "Boy, that looks good. Order me a lasagna and I'll make it down." "Oh, really?"
And then she waits to listen for a knock at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks. That's nice. That was a really good question. Thank you very much. If anybody who's listening to this has any questions, just go to the bottom of this website and ask it, and we will answer it as soon as we can. Thank you very much, and have a good day.